One of the most mysterious Pokemon of all time is now available in the Crown Tundra, but what exactly does that mean? Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society, this is the Spiritomb Mystery. Since the release of the Crown Tundra last week, no doubt you've seen tutorials on how to catch Spiritomb. It is real interesting, and I like how it's given a bit more weight than a Pokemon usually would be. I'm sure you know by now that the original way to obtain a Spiritomb was back in Diamond and Pearl, where you had to interact with players 32 times in the underground. In the Crown Tundra, it's a similar method, interacting with 32 players through connecting to the internet. Now, Spiritomb shows up in this spot. The gravestone here reads, "Spread my voice." This serves as a little more of an obvious hint on how to make Spiritomb appear. But it's a little strange that there's no odd keystone, which is an item related to Spiritomb. It's actually the item that all the spirits are bound to in the lore of Spiritomb. I guess we can assume it's not there for the sake of ease, but what is present in the Crown Tundra are graves. Now, graves aren't new to Pokemon. We've had Pokemon Tower, Lost Tower, and Celestial Tower, which are all locations that serve as the final resting place of Pokemon in the respective regions they appear in. But later in Sun and Moon, we got the Hau'oli Cemetery, which is for Pokemon and humans. So now things are possibly ramped up in Generation 8. All of these gravesites we see in the Crown Tundra possibly being only for humans. I was pretty surprised when Sword and Shield released and there was a lack of a spooky area or a gravesite, especially when we were shown one in an episode of Twilight Wings. But now it makes sense that the bleakest area of the Galar region is home to the gravesites. It is weird because the Crown Tundra is meant to be a very out-of-the-way area. I'm assuming that most people in Galar don't even know of or care about it, as we see in the story of it being more of a tourist location that hasn't really seen much activity as of late. This allows Pokemon that don't want to or shouldn't be seen to hide here. But regardless, this is where we find graves that seem to be nearly ancient as some other parts of the Crown Tundra. They're not specifically stated to be for humans or Pokemon, but I'm inclined to think they're for humans. Maybe some of the first people to settle in the Crown Tundra, possibly even the people who sealed away the Regis. The Crown Tundra is really set up as an almost hopeless place. The people who live there have forgotten GatorEX, the king of bountiful harvests, and on the daily they face the threats of death and freezing, which are literally personified in Spectrier and Glastrier. This goes along with the discussion I brought up in my video about Spectrier the other day. So it only makes sense for there to be at least 108 spirits that would come together to form a Spiritomb, as the Pokédex entry states. Even the parts in the newer entries where it says that some of the spirits might even be ill-natured makes sense. In the hundreds of years where GatorEX was powerless and frightening forces like Spectrier and Glastrier were running about, some people of the Crown Tundra probably died bitter deaths and were laid to rest in the wilds, where they finally came together to manifest in a Spiritomb bound to the odd keystone. And so while we've visited sad and spooky locations in the past, the Crown Tundra is the most ominous. And while this potential conclusion is about as bleak as the environment, this just might be the key to the Spiritomb mystery. But anyway, hey, this is GatorEX, and let me know what you think. What's the deal with Spiritomb in the Crown Tundra? Because this is the first time in a while that it's had an event like this surrounding it, and what's going on with the Crown Tundra as well, with all the graves and everything. It's kind of a discussion that's been going on for a while, or something that people have brought up to me through in the past, especially, the episode of Twilight Wings came out, and with Galar in general, and especially now with the Crown Tundra being released. So I guess this was kind of a way of addressing it. Let me know what you think overall. It's a bit of a shorter video, but typically what I used to be doing, I guess near the beginning of Sword and Shield, it was kind of fun just kind of picking small topics to talk about for a little bit. But I'm interested to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Again, it's Spooky Week. We're finishing up some of the spooky content, so that's all fun. Stick around for that. That would be great. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. That would be greatly appreciated. And if you'd like to further show your support, you can subscribe and enable notifications by clicking that bell icon next to the subscribe button. That'll make sure, again, you see each new video as it comes out, and we'll make you a member of that Chingling squad as well. Anyway, it's been GatorEX. Have a nice day.